Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So let's crack the neck a few times. So today's video I want to make on how cutting your dada, your beard, is almost the same equivalency as cutting your case. Case is case. It's just such as drinking daru. You take one sip. It's pretty much, it's kind of weird when you think about it. If you take one sip of daru, you're still drinking it. Even if it's a little bit, you're still drinking it. The same things with case, guys. Badhiya galia, you're wearing your pug, you're keeping your case on your head. There's some benefit to that. As a Sardar, you have some responsibility compared to a Monna who just cuts his hair. But taking it a step further is like keeping a dara. You have more responsibility. You have to think how you behave. Walk a certain way. You have a bit of a responsibility. But any can do that. I'm not generalizing, but I'm speaking specifically. If we look at the average Monna Sardar who wears a turban, keeps case on his head, but trims his beard, how he behaves versus the general Sikh that wears a dastar and keeps his beard, we can see it. And that's the thing, the minority, we always look at the minority of Sikhs that do bad things. We don't look at the 95%. So the point of this video is, if you've already keeping your case on your head, what is really avoiding you from actually keeping your dada? Is it because you feel like you don't look good? Kuriyan are not gonna like you? I feel bada sona. What is the share? Share's mane is long through his head, but the beard that comes below, you're half lion at that point. Sheeps cut their wool to stand out in the crowds. Shares keep their mane to stand out in the crowd. That's why they're called king of the jungle. Singh is king. Think about it, man. Think about it. There's a picture. It's a funny picture. They just has hair on a little bit of hair on the head, but nothing down here. That's how we look. Half a mane. You got half a mane when you just keep your case on your head and cut your beard. Remember, guys, the reason why we keep case is because we respect how Guru Sahib made us. I'm not the perfect one. I'm just speaking based off of me. You're not gonna keep your case just because of what I say. I'm just speaking regarding based off how I feel, my opinions, true facts too, to some extent. So the one question I have for you guys, and don't do it just because I say it. For the Sikhs out there that wear the stars, have their case on top but trim their beards, my one question for you is, if you had a choice, I know this is gonna put you on the spot, but if you had a choice, would you keep your beard and still keep your case, or would you cut your case? So two options: either you cut your case, right, or you keep your case and you grow your dada. Which one would you do? But because ajkal, what I'm starting to see is a lot of Punjabis especially that come from India, what they're doing is they have their turbans, some of them even have beards, and they cut it when they come here. There's a lot of reasons: standing out, getting goriya. But is that really more important than your guru? All these things are temporary, man. It's just you and your guru. That's the only relationship you really have. There's some that have kept their case like me, but I'm born in Canada. I'm talking about the ones from India specifically. And the good thing on YouTube is my videos can go out to people in India, because in Punjab, most Sikhs are cutting their case. If you're just walking down the road, especially if you're a Monna, this is what made me keep my case. One of the bigger reasons. I was asked, are you Hindu or a Sikh? You're just walking down the road. If you're a Monna, I don't blame people, even if you have a kada on. They won't know if you're a Hindu, Sikh, or Muslim. That's one of the reasons why I started wearing a kada when I was a Monna. Because when I was walking around, they'd be like, hey, are you Sikh or Hindu? I'd be like, I'm Sikh. They'd be like, what? They're like, where's your kada? I started wearing a kada. So that's one thing that affected me, identity. Keeping our case and stuff gives us an identity. Keeping your dara makes you look more masculine. Facial hair is made to make you more masculine, look more manly. A lot of people are like, oh, main buddha wangu nahi lagna chahta. I don't want to look old. Who cares? That's the thing, man. There's a lot of bad girls and a lot of bad guys out there. The thing is, we're not, as a Sikhs, we're not looking for girlfriends, we're looking for wives. Frick, if I want to make girls, I can make plenty. I'm famous on TikTok, YouTube. Girls like fame too, let's be honest. Main nahi kehna main bada sona hai, but that's the thing. I have a girlfriend now. Badhiya, she's from Sikh Parivar, badi soniya. You know, she's got good qualities, bad qualities too, but there's imperfections in everybody. And that's the thing. We are gonna have what we think as of imperfections. Those are not imperfections because God's made everybody perfect in their own way. Oh, my dada's going this way. Oh, it's longer here. I have unibrow. When you're doing that, you're saying to Waheguru, how you made me is wrong. I'm going to change that. Galte. But at the end of the day, everybody has their choice. I'm not a fundamentalist, but jo sacha bolna chahita hai, whether you like it or not. Sanu kisse to dar nahi hai, right? I'm not ready to fight. When all means fail, it is right to pick up the sword. Some guy tried fighting me at the Gurdwara too. I made a video in regards to that, because his uncle was smoking at the Gurdwara, and I told him, he's like, oh, if you say anything to my uncle, I'm gonna punch you. I left it there. I don't go to Gurdwaras that don't follow Maryada, because then they get upset when you tell them stuff like that. But sanu nahi koi dar. Anybody attacks, we're ready, but we stay away from the fight. But that's the thing. Our kindness is taken for granted. A lot of things, people don't want to keep their case because there's a lot of discipline, a lot of responsibility that comes with keeping your case, comes with keeping your dastar. A lot of people say keeping your case and keeping wearing a dastar doesn't do anything. Fark penda ya. It plays a big fark. If you're a mona, start wearing tying a pag. You'll behave differently automatically. Start keeping your dada, the ones who cut it already. Slowly you'll change. It won't happen over time. Slowly it changes. Your hair grows with you, just like the indigenous say. But that's just my spiel. I've made a lot of videos on case, but a lot of older traditions, they used to keep their case. And it's a well-known thing that it's part of spirituality. And I have a lot of more videos to make for you guys. I just make them once in a while. I'm busy on TikTok, busy with work, busy with the gym. But any recommendations, you guys let me know. I have them out for you. You guys take care, right? Peace. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.